Hi, my name is Elisha Mundell.
And I'm Matt Strollo.
And we're here to talk about the all-new and impressive Alliance Paradigm fifth wheel. Now, you've heard about it. This fifth wheel has been on the news. Everybody's been talking about it. It's been on the forums. The buzz is all about the Alliance Paradigm fifth wheel, and we're here today to show you why people are talking about it.
You're absolutely right, Elijah. I'm so excited because we've never done a product video quite like this one. We're talking about a family-owned and operated company that has actually over 100 years combined RV ownership and manufacturing experience, which is just unheard of, especially right now. Almost every manufacturer is owned corporately, and there's tons of red tape around everything. Not the Alliance Paradigm. I'm super excited. There's so many features, so let's get right into it.
So the first thing we want to talk about is actually this front cap. If you get a shot of that, it's a fully painted one-piece fiberglass front cap. There's no seams in the front of the cap. There's no butyl tape pouring out. Talking about butyl tape, actually, Matt, we actually just went over this. This unit doesn't have any butyl tape. It doesn't have any silicone sealant at all. What are they using instead?
They only use polymers and mylar tape, which there's no oozing out. It just makes a much cleaner and more compressed look. If you actually look right here, you'll notice that all the lines super clean, maintenance free actually too.
It's incredible.
A lot of manufacturers, you have this butyl tape, the screws are rusting out. Not on the Alliance Paradigm. This is amazing.
That's impressive. Talking about maintenance free, I know you want to talk about that chassis here, but maintenance free, this unit actually has a PVC, one-piece seamless PVC roof.
The other cool thing with the roof, it's actually wrinkle free. So most other manufacturers in this price point, believe it or not, they use that cheap rubber roof and it just binds up, it crinkles, it deteriorates over time. Nothing like this Alliance Paradigm. Remember, it's a model for all other RVs. That's why they call it the Paradigm.
Paradigm actually means example. This is the example for the rest of the industry and how to make fifth wheels and how everybody else should do it.
100%. And I'm sorry to cut you off, sir, but all due respect, right behind you, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. This is a 6-foot baggage door. I've never seen this. I've never seen this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. It's 6 feet long. Look at it. We have to be on one side. You have to have like 10 people to open it up. How many people can you fit in there?
What I think is how much stuff you can bring with you, because this actually has 12 inches more of storage than most other fifth wheels. And the reason why is because they have this chassis. It's called the Benchmark chassis. It's a drop frame construction to give you more storage space than in any other fifth wheel. That's amazing.
The awesome thing there is that this unit is actually 101 inches wide. Most RVs in this price point are going to be 96 or 99 inches wide, and not the Alliance Paradigm. It's actually 101 wide body. That's going to give you more storage, more increased cargo carrying capacity underneath, and just a lot more living space inside. Wait till you see it when we get in. But up top, if we just pan up top here, you're going to notice this massive awning, LED lit awning with black framework too. The best part about it, everything blends in beautifully. But it's not
two awnings.
Whoa, 2 awnings. Now, is that standard or how much more
standard.
is that?
All the things we're talking about here on the Alliance fifth wheel, standard. Absolutely
so you're getting
standard.
2 awnings, you're getting 3 air conditioners. Can you tell me more about the AC,
So this is the really cool thing. They actually have 3 AC units as a standard feature on this unit, and it's 13. Each one is 13,500 BTU for a total of 41,000 BTUs of cooling capability. Perhaps one of the most impressive features about this new Paradigm by Alliance is actually what it's running on, so the running gear. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Matt?
Absolutely. It's actually called the performance running gear, Elijah. It's tremendous. It's probably one of the most important features of the fifth wheel itself. This unit is unloaded vehicle weight around 12,900 pounds, so you have to make sure that your running gear is just as substantial, if not more so. So you're actually going to pick up a 7,000 pound upgraded axles, enhanced wet bolt shackles. You're also going to pick up Super G 14 ply tires, which is absolutely astonishing at this price point. And then you're also going to pick up CRE 3000 more ride suspension. Almost gives it like an independent suspension, like almost a diesel pusher, essentially. So that's phenomenal under the carriage here. But there's one thing above it that I don't want to forget. You actually have a heated and enclosed underbelly.
all your tanks are completely enclosed. So there's no water that's going to get up in there. There's no dirt that's going to be coating your tanks and your tubes and wiring and all that, and maybe rotting out your floor. That's a super important thing. And also there's ducted heat that goes in there. So this is a 4-season camper. You can go camp in inclement weather, in bad weather, which is a great feature.
So this is a full-timer RV. It's actually built for full-timers too. So a lot of people say, you know what, I just don't want like a chintzy, cheap fifth wheel that is essentially like a throwaway fifth wheel. I want something that's gonna last for years and years. You have it with the Alliance Paradigm, essentially. Now, I noticed when you put your arm down here, is LED lighting all underneath here?
You do.
So
it's
you have
absolutely phenomenal at night.
Ground effects. That's phenomenal. That's tremendous. You also have a propane line for your outdoor barbecue grill, which is super easy with a quick connect.
Don't forget the spray port.
Yeah, the spray, which is awesome. I love what they did here. They actually put the outside shower, the outside water feature, right next to your steps, your staircase, where you actually want it. A lot of times, I think almost every RV built ever in American history, it's on the off-door side or at the very back. But you think about it, I have 2 dogs. If I bring them in, you know they're gonna be dirty, muddy. You got a 6-month-old?
Yep.
You always gotta spray them off when you come in, seriously. And the water feature's right here. The water outlet's right here.
Everything we're talking about is the reason, the placement of everything. The reason why we're showing you all this is because this is
well thought out.
It's well thought out because they asked thousands of RVers for their feedback. They said, hey, if we have a
for 2 years, sir, they asked thousands of RVers. Think about what you can get done in that amount of time. That's tremendous. Going over to the steps. Elijah, I know you love the steps. You have a 4-tier step here. This is tremendous.
It's actually a 30-inch wide entry door.
This is awesome. This is so phenomenal. It's the most substantial, easy to use. When you open this up, look at that. Boom! It almost goes up by itself. I can't believe that.
That's incredible.
And then it has a special lock right here. So that's tremendous. Look how clean that is.
Another cool thing too is this floor plan exists only because they're using these stairs. If you look at this, you wouldn't be able to have this floor plan. We're going to show you that inside without these kind of steps because they would be hitting the wheel or the landing gear there. So that's a really cool feature. Incredible engineering on the Alliance Paradigm.
Absolutely, great point, great point. Moving on down the side of the coach, look at the windows.
They're windows are
the largest windows ever seen on a fifth wheel.
They're called Airstream windows, and we're going to show you what that does for you inside. And they're tinted for your safety and privacy inside, which is a great feature.
Coming to the back of the all-new Paradigm, super exciting, a lot of features here. So you also have the rear ladder come standard at that super low price. And then you're also going to get the upgraded hitch on the back here as well with the 4-way flat. Standard, you can even tow your boat with you if you really wanted to. The back sidewall is probably one of the most substantial sidewalls in the whole industry.
This is incredible because the construction of this sidewall, it's actually using Asdel components. They're not using the cheap Luan, so there's going to be less off-gassing. There's going to be less formaldehyde used in this. It's actually certified green as well. It's 50% lighter construction using this Asdel backing. Also, it's made in America. There's a ton of features. You're not going to have delamination with Asdel backing, which is a huge thing that can happen with older fifth wheels. Incredible feature.
Coming over to the off campsite side of the all new Paradigm, you're going to notice a triple seal system on all their slide room mechanisms. Cool thing here is you actually have 1, 2, and then 3 seals, which is going to stop any water intrusion, rodents, insects. It's just going to keep the inside of your coach nice and clean for years to come. And your hydraulic leveling controls are right in the storage compartment. Elijah, can you show us?
It's right over here, super easy to access, which is awesome. Press a button, and it'll actually remember the height that your tow vehicle was at for when you want to hook back up to it. You just push a button and it goes right back to that height, which is really, really cool. I also love the way that this wet bay is laid out. It's in a good spot. So a lot of times these components are in several different places and you have to kind of go search for where you're gonna press this button and push this lever. It's laid out very, very easily, easy to access. You don't have to duck under a slide to get to it, so that's a really great feature. So coming on to the inside of this Alliance Paradigm fifth wheel, the first thing you'll notice is actually the windows that we talked about from the outside. So you have these atrium windows which let so much light in here. And the reason why I personally like him is because when you're camping in that beautiful state park or national park, you want to be able to see the scenery around you. That's why you're going RVing. So the Alliance Paradigm gives you the biggest windows in the RV industry, right, Matt?
Absolutely,
Incredible.
Elijah. Don't forget to mention the MCD shades, the roller shades that come with it. Super easy to use. It's a blackout shade. You can wipe them down. A lot of brands have that cheap like fabric one with the strings that typically break all the time. Not with the all new Paradigm.
Yep, people hate those cheap ones, Matt. That's what's so cool about Alliance. So Alliance asked, like we talked about earlier, they asked thousands of RVers what they would want in a fifth wheel or in a new manufacturer, and they delivered on those asks. One of those things is actually the storage. So RVers said, hey, when you have a space like this and you have space for storage, don't waste it. So they have intelligently engineered storage.
Look how
everywhere.
deep it is.
It is. All the way down there, you can stick lots of stuff in there. There's storage over here.
With soft close tops, right? Soft close technology.
That's something we're going to get into with the cabinets. It's absolutely incredible. Look at this storage. Underneath your fireplace, you actually have tons of storage in there as well. So they don't waste any space with this Alliance Paradigm.
They actually magnetized all the cabinets, which I've never seen this in any other fifth wheel. But the cool thing is they actually installed magnets on each cabinet, so they're all soft close. They literally close by themselves. That's so awesome. And then they also did it with hidden hinges. You're right.
Incredible.
I almost forgot that. So it's a nice clean look, and it's a more modern look as well. And then the drawers are just as cool. I mean, soft close doors and drawers. This is just awesome.
I love doing that because it's such good quality. Look at the ground real quick. Matt, what are we missing on this ground of the Alliance Paradigm? What are we missing?
They're missing nothing,
Two things,
sir,
right?
but by design, they're missing carpeting, actually. Most brands have tons of carpeting. It looks old, it gets dirty, and it smells after.
It's bad for pets.
Yes, and it's super hard to clean. So the cool thing with this, it's pet friendly, easy to clean, it's allergen free, which is a big deal, especially now. And then the other neat thing is they stepped up their game even more so, and they put no floor vents in the main living area. So you're not going to get pet hair in there, you're not going to get Cheerios, you're not going to get anything like that. The other neat thing, in the kitchen area, you have a flush floor here for your slide room. So if you're cooking, there's a lot of brands where you're cooking and you can't step up to your stovetop the way I am right here, right now.
Essentially, you trip.
Yes, so you're actually cooking like one of these. But here you can actually walk right up to it. And again, there's no carpeting, so it's very easy to clean. You're spilling stuff, you're cooking. I'm a little messy sometimes in the kitchen, but you can just wipe anything up. Look at the window here. This window is tremendous. I've seen this in a $350,000 diesel pusher. Paradigm and Alliance Coach, they're actually bringing it to their fifth wheels. So this massive window view, which is really incredible.
You're excited about the window. I'm excited about the stove because there's never been a bigger stove oven combination in a fifth wheel. You have 4-burner cooktop here, and you have a residential size oven. This is a massive. You can actually stick that ham or turkey in here for Thanksgiving. It's just the highest end stove they could put inside this fifth wheel. You also have a massive upgraded microwave. You actually have 2 racks here if you get a shot of that. That's a great feature. And then you have a residential fridge.
This is phenomenal. Huge refrigerator. It's just absolutely massive. You have a more modern style ice maker down below, which is literally just like the one I have in my house, which is phenomenal, in a fifth wheel. And it tells you all your zones and the temperature right up top here. It's all digital.
Besides that, you also have an inverter. So this unit, at this super low price, standard feature has a 1,000-watt pure sine wave inverter. So what that means is when you stop at the campground and you open up your fridge, you have ice already made because that inverter's been running. Your food is still cold. You can pack your food up there when you're at home and not have to get it on the way and worry about it not being cold.
And that's the first thing you want is a nice ice cold drink when you get to your site. Absolutely. The other neat thing, I know we have tons of windows. We went over that. The lighting in here is tremendous. Incredible. So you got LED lighting fixtures all over the place. I mean, a real modern flair to this. They did a phenomenal job. I mean, even the hardware on their faucets, and then the countertop is just
solid surface.
Solid surface. A lot of brands put like that cheap Formica stuff in there. Not this is like a gourmet countertop. It's actually non-porous. The cool thing here, it's repairable. The finish itself, I know you're a little clumsy. You can chip a piece and they can fix it. And then you actually have this undermount sink, which is phenomenal. Look how deep that is. You can put oversized pots, pans, and then of course you got a nice sprayer right here, which is really, really cool. They put tons of outlets and USB charging ports. You can put your phone up here, charge that. You got this cool like lit storage compartment here. And then again, you have tons of storage with that soft close technology, which is phenomenal. Tons of shelves. And then you even have a dimmer for your lighting. This is phenomenal. That LED lighting, awesome. That's so awesome.
There's even storage underneath here. You have shoe storage right underneath here. I'm telling you, intelligently engineered storage is what the Alliance fifth wheel is all about, which is awesome.
They thought of everything.
They did. Coming up to the top, you may think that everything we've covered is amazing thus far, but look at this bathroom. This is the biggest residential size shower I've ever seen in a fifth wheel or RV for that matter, period. I've never seen a shower this big, even in $1 million diesel pusher. It just doesn't exist. Two people could shower in here easy, just like in a house, without any issues, because this is a residential size shower. Glass shower door. You actually have a beautiful teak wood seat here as well. The toilet actually as well is soft close. This is not plastic here. This is porcelain toilet, and it's soft close, just like you'd want in your house. I think it's a great feature there. Also the sink. This is something that I like to point out when I see it. You actually have enough room to wash your hands in here. It's not one of those tiny little bowls like most of the RV brands have. You actually have room to stick your hands underneath here. And obviously right now we're supposed to be, washing our hands a lot right now. So this is a great feature to have. Lots of storage here as well. You have a dedicated linen closet, tons of room here for all your bathroom supplies. Before we go to the bedroom, actually I want to point out a really cool feature. This unit has barn-style doors. Look at this. This is what you find in a house. This is what everyone wants in their house. So barn-style doors here and the bedroom. Show them that one, Matt.
This is phenomenal.
Incredible.
Solid doors. It's remarkable that they did this.
Again, tons of storage. If you can just kind of get a shot at how deep this storage is, incredible there. You can fit tons and tons of clothes with you. There's not a lack of storage in this unit.
Coming into the master bedroom, you're going to notice a huge king bed, not a queen. That's actually standard on this 340 floor plan. They even gave you tons of outlets on both sides of the bed. So you have USB charging ports underneath, and then you have tons of windows wrapping around your bed here. LED lights, so they're cool to the touch, and it gives you a nice, true, open, airy feeling. And then the other neat thing too, you have tons of storage behind me. You actually have like a walk-in closet.
It is a
here.
walk-in closet.
This is so awesome.
It's literally a walk-in closet.
And it's prepped for washer dryer. So that's not an option, comes standard. And then again, I know we talked about it briefly, Elijah, but doesn't this have 3 air conditioners?
It has 3 ACs, so you have one right here, ducted. And again, you can run 2 on 30 amp service, which is really awesome.
Yeah, so you have like zones for your heating and cooling, which is really cool. Usually you see that in super high-end diesel pushers. They're actually getting it on your fifth wheel, which is tremendous.
Nice thing too is all the TVs that you see, they're all smart TVs. So typically, I don't think I've ever seen until you get to like really high-end diesel coaches where they have name brand TVs. They're also smart TVs. So these TVs have Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. Other brands literally go out and find the cheapest TLC TV, whatever TV is literally the cheapest TV they can possibly find to save money and stick in your RV. This brand knows what RVers want, so they give you name brand TVs like this LG.
Awesome. The other cool thing is the hidden storage you have here. You can put your watches and any valuables in there. You have just a tremendous bank of storage. You actually have, 8 massive drawers here with soft close technology, which is really neat. And then you also have more hidden storage underneath these 2 cool bench seats, which is nice. So you can, throw your shoes in there. And then underneath the king bed, this is awesome. You actually have tons of storage. This is just phenomenally laid out. They actually did a great job. It's very well finished. A lot of brands you're going to see like pieces of wood and sawdust all over the place, not with the Paradigm. And then obviously you got your 2 additional chairs for your living area.
Before we wrap up on this unit, there's actually 3 things I want to point out here. First, this actually comes out to a full bed, comes out to right about here, so 2 adults can sleep on here. These are actually awesome too. Can you demonstrate that, Matt?
Absolutely.
They're electric.
It's very comfortable.
Recliners.
Oh wow. I think I'm gonna go take a little nap, sir.
Not quite yet, sir. That is awesome. This table actually is also live edge, so if you get a shot of this, beautiful live edge. And also, one of the coolest features about it is there's no legs underneath it. So 4 people can easily sit here without having to worry about hitting the legs of the table because there are none. That is an awesome feature, right?
That's tremendous. Thanks for checking out the all-new Alliance Paradigm.
As you can see, there's a ton of features and a ton of reasons why everyone is talking about the Alliance fifth wheel and this brand new manufacturer. It impresses me the amount of luxurious features they've been able to put into a unit at this size and price point.
Absolutely. And don't forget, if you actually own an RV now, or if it might be actually your first one, our rates and terms are more flexible than any other dealership. And on top of that, we're actually giving tons of money for people's trade-ins right now. Don't forget, your trade's never gonna be worth more money than it is today. If you have any questions whatsoever, give us a call or check us out online. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.